Hi, today it's Lori, and today I'm going to bring you a DIY for day 13 of Veda. I recently was shopping online, like you'll see me do quite often, at the Pottery Barn and seen these beautiful blue material pictures. Basically, it's just this pieces of material put into frames, and I thought, oh, I would love to recreate that without the Pottery Barn price and in material that I particularly like. So here you'll see my finished product, and I will walk you step by step how I created this artwork. Okay, the first thing we're going to need to have is a canvas, any kind of art canvas. This particular one I found at Hobby Lobby, and it is the classic collection, and it is 24 by 48, and this was roughly $19 at Hobby Lobby. Next, you're going to need some material, any kind of material. I went ahead with an upholstery style material so I can make pillows to match. A heavy duty staple gun. This is optional. This is material, it's like a ribbon material to go around the outer edge. Once again, I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. Decorative nail head trim. I was able to find this at Walmart for $17. Pill and stick fabric glue, or you can use tacky glue. I went with the pill and stick. Some fabric shears, an iron, and of course the surface to iron on. So I'm getting started here by putting my material out flat on the table and laying down the canvas and kind of like cutting around the canvas to get an idea on how much material I want. I kind of winged it here, but if you're kind of OCD, you can definitely measure it out. You want roughly 1.5 inches all the way around to be able to staple to the canvas. After you have your material cut, then you want to iron it and get all the wrinkles and folds out. This is very important because this is what you're putting on the canvas. Once you have it all ironed, you want to lay it back on the table with the sides you want to show on the canvas laying flat. And then you'll place the canvas in the middle of the material, placing it just how you want the pattern to show. Alright, now the fun begins. You have to start by taking one corner and folding it down and then putting a staple in it. Press hard, but that's okay. And then basically you're just going to keep folding, pulling tight, and putting staples in all the way around. As you see here, I start by doing one corner first, and then I will work the rest of the way around, placing staples about every 4 to 5 inches. Okay, once I have that done, I flip it back over, and this is what I have. Now you could stop here and say this is good enough, but I want to add a little bit of embellishments. So we're back to the ironing board, and I have that material, or I'm sorry, the ribbon that I had bought, and I bought that like you just buy it by the yard like you do material. And basically what I'm doing is I'm folding that in half to create like something to go on the side of the canvas and something to lay across the top of the canvas. So I'm putting a fold in it so it's easier to glue and tack this down. Alright, now we're going to get the sticky tape out. And this is not my favorite part. I have a big trouble with this all the time. But basically, the first time I did it on this first side, I pulled the tape out and like attached it to the board and then pulled back off the paper once I had it attached to the board. And actually, I found out it worked better if I attached the sticky tape instead to the ribbon and then attached it to the board. So you could do it however you want, or you can just use tacky glue. That's why I included you could use tacky glue instead of the sticky tape. Alright, and here's a look once I have all of the ribbon placed around the edges. You'll see there that we have some rough edges, but this is where we're going to start using the upholstery nail head's neck. I forgot to mention earlier, you need a hammer as well. Okay, here's a quick look at that upholstery head strips. You see there that had a hole in it, and basically about every 5th head is got a hole for you to actually nail one real upholstery nail into it. So I just nailed this all the way around the board, putting that nail in each hole, and it took roughly, I would say, 10 minutes to complete this portion. Okay, and here's a look at what it looks like completed. I probably had roughly, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes in this, and probably somewhere around $40, but I'm very happy with the results. So here I have the picture on display with some of my accessories. I'm going to play with this for a while around the house and play with more different accessories to see how I want it and where I want to put this. But right now this is how I set it up to kind of show you what's going on. Once again, I created this large picture, which you can only imagine how much a large picture would cost, for less than $40. and it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to be able to make pillows to match because I bought more fabric to match this. So you can take this anyway, lots of ways. You can use old blankets or sentimental things to you and create art with it. So I hope you take this idea and create your own, and I thank everybody for watching. Bye. See you later.